Today's video is about fasting and stress. Uh, so, fasting is a stressor. It's not pleasant. When you fast, at least when you start, fasting is quite stressful, and your body has a limited stress capacity, and whatever stress you are going through has to come out from that total capacity that you've got. So, fasting, because it's a stressor, you need to time the fasting properly. Um, so each time you fast, you put your body under stress, and when you refeed properly, you build back stronger. That's the whole point. That's how everything healthy works. So if you exercise, you stress your body, and then you recover and you get stronger. And it's the same thing with fasting. With fasting, what you're doing is you're trying to increase metabolic flexibility, and you're trying to increase metabolic capacity, and you're going to stress your body's metabolic capacity, and then when you recover, when you refeed, you build back better. That's the point. So when you start fasting, make sure that you start fasting as a lifestyle. When you start fasting as a lifestyle, make sure that you're in a point of life where you're not already under considerable stress. So if you've got a lot of deadlines at work and work is crazy, you've got issues at home, you've got a very challenging workout regime, and all of this is going on because you're a type A personality and you're working really hard at your life, and on top of that you're not sleeping properly, your food quality is poor. You bring all that together, and then you add the fasting as a lifestyle for the first time, you're going to end up in trouble. You're going to fail at fasting, and probably the fasting is going to wreck your system. So what you need to do is you need to take time off. Ideally you should be taking time off and then starting your long fasts. But if you can't take time off, which is usually the case with most people, you start off slow. You start off with a 12-hour fast, which means you finish your dinner at 8 p.m. and then you have your breakfast at 8 a.m. So that gives you a 12-hour fast. And gradually you increase the duration, so the body doesn't notice the load. The load is not the jump in load. The increase in load is not as shocking to the body. So you'll start off with a 12-hour fast, 8 p.m. dinner, 8 a.m. breakfast, and then you go to a 9 a.m. breakfast, which gives you a 13-hour fast, and so on. So you gradually increase and you get to a 16-hour fast. Once you get to 16 hours, and once you're used to 16 hours, then once in a while you can skip a meal and get to a 20-hour fast. And that's how you build up. You build up gradually. Try not to do 24-hour fasts or 72-hour fasts straight away off the bat, especially while you're having a rough time at work or life. That's not a good idea. Now, once you start practicing fasting regularly and you're used to long fasts, your body has built that extra stress capacity. Now you can rely on that extra stress capacity that you've built with the fasting to make other parts of your life better. So for example, you're already good at fasting for 24 hours, 48 hours, or 72 hours. And your body is a lot more resilient now because you've been practicing fasting. Now, when you're under stress at work, the fasting, extra stress capacity that you've built with fasting regularly is now going to help you at work. But when you're already under stress and you're trying to add a new skill, a new kind of stress to your body, it can cause a problem. So always make sure that you're at a good point in life where you're going when you start fasting. And if that's not possible, take time off and then add the fasting. So that was today's message. So fasting is a stressor. Start it when the other stresses in your life are under control, or if you don't have a chance to reduce the other stress, add the fasting gradually, increase the fasting gradually. So that was today's message. If you've got more questions about fasting and questions like this, put them in the comments. If you've got my personal contact, send me messages, and I'll try and answer those questions in subsequent videos. Thank you.